let's make our way onto the mat and find a comfortable position. For me, this is a shell stretch. Knees open, big toes touching. Let your hips sink back towards your heels. Relax your forehead and relax your lower arms on the mat. Breathe deeply. Take this time to set an intention for your day, for your morning. What do you need to focus on? Can you be here in the present? Let's breathe. And just rolling up or staying where you're at, you can give me one more stretch, rounding the back, lifting the arms up. Inhale. And let's find ourselves onto our hands and knees with that exhale. Tuck the toes under, and let's just shift our weight forward and back a little. Again, move freely throughout this workout. Here, I'm just shifting forward and back, getting a stretch in the toes, setting my shoulders, doing a few circles with my body. We're gonna go into cat-cow. So as you inhale, extend, lift the chest and chin. Exhale, push the mat away, round the back. Maybe sit back halfway, or maybe stay put. Where do you need it? Listen to your body. Continue the cat-cow, really pressing the ground away, looking down to stretch your whole back. We're gonna come into a little bit of arm reaches as well. So let's first tuck the toes and press back to pike. As you recenter, reach your right arm up by your ear, trying not to shift your weight, and then other arm. Lift, lower, back to pike. Lift the hips up and back. Return. This time let's do a circle. Reach that right arm up and around, opening the chest. And then other side, back to pike. Let's reverse the circle. Bring it back down, reverse that arm circle. Remember to open the chest. And back to pike. One more variation. As you bring the knees down, open the chest, reach the right arm up towards the sky, press the ground away with the left, and center. Other side, open, and back to pike. Go ahead and pedal it out here. One heel down, soften the knee. Where do you need it? We're gonna go to a little shell with extension. So I want you to sit back again. Knees can be a little open or separate, but we're just gonna shift our weight back, then round to the back as we wave the body through to extension. Push the ground away, lift the chest forward, and then exhale, sit it back. Inhale, as you extend and lift the chest, feel those elbows wrap back. Exhale, pull those ribs up, press it back and round it. So as you're waving the body, only go to where you're comfortable and it's not too much tension in the low back. Really feel the abdominals work as well as they press the ground away and round the shoulder blades apart. And we're gonna go into leg circles. So just kick back, open the hip, pull the knee around. We're only doing 4 here, so really start to make those circles bigger with each one. Maybe you can touch the knee to the tricep or to the elbow. And then we're gonna reach the leg out to the side for an inner thigh stretch. So find that sit back, sit forward, open that arm. Coming back to center, you shift back, and we're gonna shift forward, bending the right knee as you extend up, getting that hip to open. Come back into your inner thigh, sitting back and rounding the back, shifting, opening, setting it down. And as you round forward, allow the hips to sink, knee open, lift the chest. Back down, and let's go to the other side. So remember, it's leg circles first. We're gonna reach out, open and around, making these circles bigger as you go. Feel that weight shift, keep the head high. And into the inner thigh stretch. After this one, we're gonna reach out, open it up. Left arm, same arm, reaches up to the sky and down. Round the back, then wave your body through. As you're gonna lower the hips down, let your left knee bend out to the side. Lift the chest, extend. Lower back down as you sit back, lengthen the leg. Shifting forward and back. You can add that open arm if you wish. Listen to your body. Come back to a pike. Let's just pedal it out here. We're gonna creep our feet forward, soften the knees if we need to for that forward fold. We're gonna just hug our lower legs. So wherever you need to bend, bend. Think about the forehead drawing towards the legs. You're pulling with your arms to bring yourself into that nice, strong forward fold. Find that stretch in the hamstrings. opposition. We're gonna squat down, lift the heels. So here's a little combo. We're gonna start a roll down or a roll back. And we're gonna kind of roll like a ball to get ourselves up. Use your hands where you need to support yourself. Shift your weight forward and stand up. Give me one more of those. Sink it down into a squat. Lift the heels, bring your butt to the ground. Again, support yourself as you need. Rolling forward, bringing yourself up to a stand position. Let's go ahead and reach that right knee up. So hands on the hips, knee comes up. We're gonna take it back into a lunge, nice long arms, hands down, and then step back. So find your plank, sink yourself down for a little sun salutation type movement. Lift the chest, lower and press back to a pike. Good. From here, we're just gonna creep our feet forward again, all the way, going to the other side. So let's first lift the heels, go into our little roll like a ball position. We'll do 2, back and up, find your balance and stand. Lower, lift the heels, rock it back. A lot of mobility going on here. Again, help yourself where you need to. You're gonna lift the left knee. We're gonna lift the arms and step it back into that deep lunge. Find that strong lunge. Take the hands down, step it back into a plank. Lower your chest down in chaturanga, lift the heart, lower down and press up into a pike. Find your breath and start to creep those feet forward again. Now always pedal it out, go where you need to, find that forward fold. And we're gonna lift the arms up, going into a little flying. Right knee comes up, we're gonna use those arms by our sides, reach the leg back so we're parallel with the ground. Bring it back up into a figure 4. Cross the ankle over the knee and sit back. Find your balance, balance posture. Reach the arms up again. Find your flight. Take flight, arms by the sides, core pulled in. Lift that knee up, arms up, coming into the figure 4, just sitting back. Have your hands where you need them. Maybe you need to support them on the knee. Reach, find a focal point, return to your intention. We are breathing through our movements, just as we'll be breathing through our day today. Reach. Take the hands down on this final one, the third one. You're gonna find the same arm of the leg that's reaching back, and we're gonna open the chest and open the hips. So we come into this open door posture. Find your focal point, pulling the left hip back continuously. Bring it back into that lunge, step back and over. We're going into a side plank. Inhale, reach up and over, pulling the hips up, and then step it forward into a hamstring stretch, lengthen the leg. Bend the knee, step it back, chaturanga, lift the chest. We're gonna go to the other side. So first we press back into that down dog or that pike, pedal it out if need be. Reach the right leg forward, bring it forward, and step it up. All right, left knee comes up. Go into your take flight position. Right hip keeps pulling back. Bring it up, cross the ankle over or heel onto the knees, sitting back. Up with the arms. Try to balance through this whole series. We do 3 repetitions. You might not get it today. You might fall out of it. That's okay. Keep coming back to the mat. The sequencing and flow will get easier as you continue to do this workout. Finding connection in the whole body here. Take the hands down. Try to reach the chest, lift the chest forward, open the heart, open the left arm, turn that left hip towards the wall. Open and reach. Always have a block under that standing arm. Step it back. You're gonna take the right leg back and over, open to side plank, reach up and over, side bend. Come back up. We're gonna step that foot forward. Top leg comes forward. Let's press it back into a hamstring stretch. So lengthen the hips up and back as you lengthen the leg, nose towards the knee. Come back to the lunge. We're gonna chaturanga, lower the chest, release the feet, extend, come back down and go to your pike or your down dog. From here, we're going into a plank with side step. So side step right, center, left, center, and pike, alternating. So plank, side step right, left, up and back. So as you're sidestepping, we're trying to stabilize with the core, press the ground away with the shoulders. This is our last one. All right, we're gonna reach the right leg up and then step into a low lunge. So reach the arms straight up, going into warrior two, you ground the back foot, open the arms, reverse the warrior. Coming back to center, return to lunge, then we're gonna open, so we're in a V position. Let's go ahead and forward fold here. So if you need to bend your knees, you want it nice and wide. We're gonna go to the right, sitting the butt down and back. Let the butt go down, right hand down, left arm reaches up as the hips lift. Then return back up. If you need to support yourself, use your hands or rock it, wherever you need to be, up and over to the other side. So drop down to the left, nice and low, sitting back into the heel. Butt goes down, left hand down, right arm reaches up as the hips lift. Press into the hand, into the feet. Coming back to center, bring yourself up to stand. We're gonna turn to the back of the mat, coming into the lunge, step back, chaturanga to lower yourself down all the way. Release the feet, press it up, inhale. Exhale back down. We're gonna stay down here, arms out to the sides, tuck your toes under, tuck the tailbone under, knees off the ground, use your quads. Arms down by your sides, lift the chest, reach those fingers back. We're gonna do little Superman arms, reach the arms by the ears and then reach it back. Try to keep the legs active, toes tucked under and strong. You're reaching, you're drawing the belly away from the mat. Find that strength through the whole back line. Now stay reaching back, lift the feet, open, tap the heels. You can take the hands onto the forehead, drop the shoulders down, keep tapping the heels, use the glutes, use that core. Tap for 2 and 1, lower the feet, press it up and back. Go into some preloaded push-ups. So come into plank, sit back, knees off the ground. Come forward, give me a push-up. So here we go, forward, bend the elbows, press it up, sitting back to pouncing. If you need to drop your knees in the push-up, do that. And then lift the knees and sit it back. So preloaded, back and forward. We're learning how to gauge our weight shift. All right, other side. So we're gonna come up into our pike, pedal it out. Let's take the left leg this time, reach it straight up towards the sky and step into our lunge. Coming into our lunge, the knee comes forward, we step forward, reach the arms up. We're gonna take it into warrior two, open the hips, ground the foot. From here, we reverse the warrior, hand down, side bend. Coming back into your lunge, we're gonna shift it over to that V position. You can squat, you can forward fold, do what you wish. Going over to that left side, sitting back, left hand down, right arm reaches up and over. Coming back down, shift the weight forward. Again, help yourself where you need to. Up and over to the other side, sitting back, right hand down or left hand down and up and over. Coming back to center, bringing it back. Now turn to face the other side. So back to the front of the mat. Rotate, coming to the front of the mat. Go ahead and step it back. Let's stay here and hold this plank, going into a variation. We're gonna protract, retract, knee tap, and up and pike. So come plank, squeeze the shoulder blades together, press the ground away, knee tap without the hips dropping, up and back. Again, protract, retract, knee tap, and pike. Let's bring the knees down, and we're gonna walk the hands back, coming up on the knees for hip hinge. So down and up, use the glutes on the way down, on the way up. Give me one more hold here. Bend and press with the arms. Try to keep that glute activation the whole time. Elbows into the sides, reach those arms by the ears. Keep your gaze at the front of the mat. Let's take the hands down and just open the hips. So hand, knee, and foot are aligned, side bend to knee crunches. So pull in, keep pressing the ground away. We're gonna take the bottom leg, cross it over for a side bend. Bring the knee back down, go to the other side. So we're immediately just reaching the leg back and we rotate. Hand, knee, foot aligned, side bend, knee crunch for 3, 2, 1. Reach, ground that bottom foot, put weight into it. Stepping back into that side bend. And let's bring it back to center. Set the knees down and come up on the knees. We're gonna go a little camel here, little side camel. So take the hand, right hand behind onto the heel, Lift the chest and press the hips forward. I want you to use the glutes here. Arms forward, hand down, press up and over. If this is too much for you, you can always change it. Listen to your body. Come back onto the knees. We're gonna take the hands behind us and release the fingers. Cooling down here, open the chest, breathe into it, sink into it, press the ground away. And go ahead and stand up on the knees. Fold forward as you reach up towards the sky. Press those shoulders away, reach a little further. Inhale. As you exhale, bring it back to center. We made it through our workout. We're going to bring ourselves back to standing. Or if you wish to lay on your mat in your back, you can just listen to the music and find your breath. You guys have a great day. And to remember your attention, remember your breath. The world is racing by us, and we can always come back to our movement. I encourage you to try this workout again. The more you repeat it, the easier it will become to transition through the changes and through the flows. And we will get stronger with each time. The music will continue to play for another 4 minutes. So take your time, lay down, reflect. If you want to take out a journal and use this time to journal your thoughts before you begin your day, I encourage you to do so. Remember, we're all in this together, and you're stronger than you think. Have an amazing day, and namaste.